Krusha, are you on your mobile also?
Sorry, sir?
Are you on your mobile also?
No, I've kept the application closed on my mobile.
Krusha, I hope nobody is able to take the screen with them.
No, sir. I've kept it on.
Only for sir, na?
Yes.
But anyone who wish to talk, you can unmute them, right?
Yes, sir.
Actually, everyone will be unmuted. Yeah. Everyone will be unmuted once they raise their hand.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see few people here. Hi guys, I can see you on video as well, and that's great. Good. You are before time. So I think that's a good habit actually, because I'm very bad at it. Uh, as I say, old habits die hard. So I'm trying to improve on it. But really glad to see few people. In fact, many. Who have joined um, before time. Great. And it's still 5 minutes to go. You can hear me clearly, right? And even see me. Signals, everything is all good. You can type here. You just send a thumbs up or something. I can see you are, yeah, okay. Shashikala is saying yes, the first one to message. Omkar Thakkar is saying yes. So Shashikala always want to lead from the front, I believe. Great. That's a good habit actually. And and all others are just hesitating in responding. See, life has to be two-way communication every time, no matter where you are. So Pratham Maru has, okay, I can see your yes now after some deliberation. Saloni, yes. Isha, Akash. So Dhara. So Akash, it took a while, right, to decide to write or no? Expression of mind is very important, no matter what you do, where you are. If you won't express, no one will come to know what you are up to. Shriram Deshpande is a very strong name. Shriram is, anyways, is a great name actually. Is Lord Ram, and that too
Sir,
Shri
he is
Ram.
our professor.
Sorry.
Whom I introduced him as our professor recently, and you had a hi to him.
Acha, okay, I know. Okay, okay, that's great. Oh, he's a professor here. Okay.
He is a professor and he's in charge for the NAC. So he's heading the entire NAC team.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. So that respect is what I was saying, is the respect is since beginning. Even when he's a small child, because Shri Ram, no one can say anything bad or negative to him, because that is his name. He demands that respect since beginning.
Sir, no one otherwise also can say
Good.
anything to sir.
Well, I believe in that. It is a very different thing. Anything which is named with some meaning. The essence of the person or the situation becomes like that. So you start feeling like that. You feel responsible towards the name, which is so amazing.
Yeah. Sir, there is this lady called. There is this lady from America. She's been trying to be in touch with me since long. She has a humble request. Mr. Kocher's guided me to not bring from the US. Could you please check again if I could join? I would be one more participant. I just found out about the upcoming event.
Oh, okay.
I'll just ask her name.
Yeah, if you have a space, she can. Why not?
Yeah.
And you can even convey her that my regular webinars would be the next one would be on Sunday.
Yeah.
At 4 p.m. Indian time. I don't know if it will match.
Her name is Amira Singh Arora.
Okay.
And she is from US. And there is one from Nairobi. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Who is from Nairobi?
There is this one lady who is Indian origin. She has not mentioned her name. However, can I just send Amira Singh Arora your link?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So I can see a person on video with me. So he is one of the panelists.
No, whom are you seeing?
Someone with wearing maybe hacking maybe his
That's Rusha.
No. That is Heath. Sure.
So someone
He's
has. I'm just joking. So he, just, he just went away. He was there with on video.
yeah. Allow Amira Singh Arora, Krusha.
Yes, sir.
Krusha. Yeah, she's joining. Amira Singh Arora, she's from US.
Okay. So it must be quite early for her actually.
Yeah, actually.
So do you send reminders as well to the participants?
So we send a WhatsApp group link. People who are interested will be joining the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
And yeah, and the link and the registration link is sent on the WhatsApp group a day prior. So people who are participants who are still having a double mind whether to join or not, they have still one more chance. And finally, when they register, we come to know that all these people are genuinely interested for the webinar. We don't make it mandatory, sir. It's open for all though, but it's voluntary also. And yes, once they register the link, the email is being sent. The link is being sent to them via an email with a special password and code.
Okay.
So they can join through that.
That's nice. Like in my system, there is a software called is Mailchimp. Is a so in Mailchimp you integrate your participants with their mail ID, and automatically it will keep on sending the reminders. Today is the day, and then it's going to be in 1 hour live, and then it is already live. So this
Yeah.
kind of automated mails people can get. I'm just
Yeah.
sharing.
Yes, sir.
So technology.
So we are almost 50. Shall we start? And it's 5-2, or should we wait for 3 more minutes?
Whatever you say. I'll start the moment you say.
Yeah. So I'll introduce you, sir. Exactly at 5-5 because 5 is a very unique number.
Okay. Sure. There are a lot of people here. They must be wondering, why I'm not talking. So I'm just waiting for the signal from the management, and according to them, we will wait for another 1 minute, 1 more minute actually, 60 more seconds, and then we will start because we want people to join us so that they don't miss out. So I think that will be a good idea. So 1 more minute, you need to have signal. I know people who come early, they become restless. And I know one. I remember one dictum which I follow every time. Try to go early when you can always go late. So please don't follow it. This is what. So I remember few things which are not right, but I'm just sharing it with you. But yeah, it's always good to be here. But
Hello. Hello.
hello.
Yes, so we can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. If you are talking to me, yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's 5-5, and I think we should start.
Sure.
So First and foremost, on behalf of SVKM's Usha Praveen Gandhi College of Arts, Science and Commerce, I would like to welcome you, sir. Thank you for removing your time from the busy schedule for this webinar on the art of balancing mind and heart. Before we start, I would like to tell all the participants that the questions will be only in a form of a chat box. If you want to have a question pertaining where you want to ask something and you cannot type, then you can raise your hand. Krusha, the host, will be unmuting you, and let's just maintain the decorum. Thank you, sir. All to you.
Thank you so much. It is always, I think, my privilege, my honor to present myself and my thoughts and my whatever I have understood like a long journey or 20 years, especially with the science I deal with, which is about human psychology, human behavior, mindset, emotion, everything. And I'm also into a business of stars, the planets, and that also has helped me to evaluate people and understand them, help them understand more actually about themselves, which is the most difficult and complicated thing to do, which is we call it human psychology. So today, first I would like to welcome you all, and whenever I talk to students, I always feel good. I always feel happy because it always brings my memories back, of those days which were one of the most beautiful days. I think there's one mic that is causing some turbulence. Microphone is on, and there is some turbulence because of that. If you can unmute everyone. Okay, thank you so much. I,
Yes.
I hope I am at least. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay, great. Thank you. So whenever I interact with the students, I always feel good because it takes me back to my memory lanes, and I believe still now, my kids are also of your age. My son is in college. In fact, he's into NMIMS doing graduation in BBA in branding and advertising. He's in second year now. So I know you guys what you are up to, what is going on, but I would definitely start with my age, when we used to be of your age, and that was a different era altogether. We had no mobile phones. We had you'll be shocked because you can't imagine a life without a mobile phone. So there no mobile phone, and no WhatsApp, no Facebook, no Twitter, nothing actually, no Instagram, no TikTok, nothing. But I must tell you, it was an amazing era. Amazing. The first reason for that is we had a lot of time at hand, because there's no technology where you are engrossed. Now we are all addicted to it. So earlier we had a lot of time and a lot of ways to interact with people, and mostly it was one-on-one, cycling, walking, jogging, talking, whatever. It was a two-way communication earlier. You talk, you show your gesture, you see the face of a person, you understand emotion, you feel energies of a person, how it is. It was a different mindset. Now, and in that journey, I think the most important thing at that time was we were ambitious, but we were not desperate. The reason being because there were limited resources, one, and secondly, we had no one to compare. Now, what I have observed in this situation, in this era, if I'm just comparing, people have become very, very ambitious. The reason being because you see everything on your hand, everything, who is doing what, who is traveling where, who is wearing what, they show off, I can say, yes, in a way, sometime, not everyone, but yeah. So when you start comparing, then it definitely takes a toll on you, and then you feel stressed out, because every person is a different person. And I must tell you, you can't choose anything in this life. The day you were born, you had no idea where you are, which city you are born, which family. You can't choose your parents, at least. So what you can choose is nothing actually. This is not in your hand, and that is what is some connect from whatever, they say is past birth, or whatever you call it, the deeds in the past. In Sanskrit it is known as prarabdha. So that means that is a beginning which is not under your control. And then when you are born in a particular city or environment, like I assume that you all live in Mumbai because you are studying here. So it is a different world altogether. So different family, different culture, different kind of languages, different kind of liking or disliking. But now you are all together, confined into one college, and exchanging your ideas, exchanging your belief. But even before that, because of the technology, you are seeing what others are doing. So one request I would definitely like to make is, please do not compare your journey with anyone. Everyone has their own path, and you have no idea what the person is undergoing, what struggle their parents are having in their life, or what they had actually. So everyone is in a different state. I always say, like if you compare the situation of pandemic, it is a global recession, it's a global situation. There's no cure till now, there's no vaccine out, and we are in a very difficult situation. And for most of us who are alive, this is the first ever time that we are in this kind of confined environment, and nothing is moving ahead, nothing. So that means we have nothing to do. First time, because we are a social animal. Man is known as a social animal. We need to interact. We need to go out. We need to mingle. We need to travel. But nothing is happening. It's all locked. It's locked down actually. So we are feeling down. So I think this is the time you need to introspect. You need to understand who you are, who you really are. Very, very important. Because as the title says for today, the balancing act between mind and heart. तो सारी जिंदगी की जो लड़ाई है वो दिल और दिमाग की है, nothing else. In the entire journey, you must be all in I think late teens, or maybe in your early 20s, 19, 20, 21 maximum, right? So this is a very crucial age of your life, or I can even use one word, it is a very dicey age. So either you make it or you break it. So this is the time, if you channelize it in the right direction, you will get more success. Now, if I'm talking about success means what? Whenever you hear this word, whenever you think about success, you think about BMWs or Ferraris. Ferraris, Mumbai, you can't drive anyways, but at least, Audi or Mercedes or whatever, so you feel like, oh, I would be driving that car, I will live in that house, I'm done with my 2 BHK, I need to go for 3 BHK, or maybe something near the beach. So everyone has a different kind of aspirations in life. There's nothing wrong in it. I will not say don't dream. I'm a dreamer too. But in that dream, you should also never miss the moment, the situation you are in. And all my journey, is been a very, very long journey already. I check at least 15 to 20 lives every day. Their lives of those people who come to me, who interact with me, share their situation, where they are from there, where they started, where they have come, where they want to go, or they are in situation. So I know what makes it, or what makes a person successful, and what goes against them. So first, success is a relative term. It is all in your mind. What exactly the success you are looking at. If it is something which is materialistic, I would suggest you to just rewrite it. Rewrite your aspiration. Very, very important. Because whenever as you must be aware, I'm into motivation. I'm into life coaching, but I'm also into astrology. And when people ask me about their luck, I always ask them, what do you want? 99% people tell their materialistic desire, which is not correct. And whenever I tell them, oh, I think last 2 years were not good for you, or then they will say, no, it was brilliant, I got promoted, I bought a new car. And they say, no, according to me it was not good. Then he said, yeah, I had a tip with my wife, and we are in a lot of situation, and this and that. So what I'm saying is, why I'm giving you this example, whenever you talk about good or bad, you compare it with your materialistic things, tangible things, which is not right. So most of us, we what we do is, we put all our energy into materialistic desire, 90%. Actually, it should be 25 to 30% only, because there are many aspects of life. और भी गम है ज़माने में. And what is that? Your harmony, your happiness, your relationship with your parents, with your siblings, with your grandparents, with your teachers. What kind of friends you have? How happy you are? How many hobbies do you love to do? Are you introvert? Are you aggressive? Are you emotional? Are you sensitive? Are you depressing? What kind of person you are? Try to understand. Discover yourself. The most important thing actually, because human psychology is the most complicated thing. Most complicated. The thing is, everyone who is born with particular set of programming of the mind, everyone is different. I'm talking about astronomically, maybe, the planet which controls you at one particular time. So that makes you and the person feel No, I'm okay. I'm right. This is the way I am. But I've seen the person who is totally weird may feel he's normal because he has not evaluated himself. He feel according to him is perfect, which is not right. And no one is perfect anyways. You need to bring, and my favorite statement I must tell you, which I was doing a show on Z News for 9 years. That was the time you must have born at that time, 2005. Yeah, I started my journey with television first time in my life, and that show went on for 9 years. It became the longest running show ever. I got my name into Limca Book of Records by the grace of God, and I've completed around 3,000 episodes. Every day I was on television talking like this for half an hour every day. And my show used to go to more than 150 countries because Z has a great network, and people used to know me more than they know me in India. Where I used to travel at the airport or the malls or wherever, in whichever country, I got a lot of recognition because that was the time I was one of the early astrologers in India who came on television, and people, they thought that I'm an anchor because I was nothing talking about astrology the traditional way. I was talking about happiness. I was talking about life. I was talking about their relationship, the harmony. No one, no astrologer was talking that language. So I thought, why not give a different aspect to it? Why not to know the real psychology of it, to live a happy life? Because according to me, there are many ways, which I always say, uh, your dimag and your dil. So your mind, which is your culprit, your intellect, which will always push you or pull you in the direction which is more in materialism. Your heart will say, where is your happiness? Where is your love? Where is your passion? So you need to maintain a balance. I'm a poet also. I don't know if many of you understand poetry, which we call it shairi. And over the period of time, I've become more a poet than an astrologer. So I will tell you one. I will begin with कि सोचा ये कि बनाऊं तेरी तस्वीर. I said ना, between दिल and दिमाग. तो दिल ने क्या सोचा कि सोचा ये कि बनाऊं तेरी तस्वीर, पर नकाब चेहरे से हटा ना सका, और ये भी सोचा कि बनाऊं अपनी तकदीर, पर हाथों की लकीरों को मिटा ना सका. That means there are few things in your life which you cannot change. That is a part of your destiny. But my favorite statement is, which I was talking about, when I was doing television, I used to say every day, almost every day, destiny is fixed, no one can change. But a change is change when you change. So the moment you understand that you need to change, then only you will change. Because they say, if you don't change your path, then you will keep going where you are going. Maybe it is a wrong journey. You don't know. And that is the reason they say direction is important than speed. At least you should know where you are heading. Whether what you have decided is a right or no, who will tell you that? Your parents, they are done because they know you will never change. And your teachers, you never listen. Then who is the person? So today, take it as an opportunity. Take it as a purpose that I'm talking to you. Don't know me. I have never met you, and maybe this is the first and the last time. Maybe we may never meet. But today, if you just listen to me, just take one input. Somebody is talking to you who we have never interacted earlier in this life. If you realize few things, because I'm your well-wisher. I'm talking. I'm putting my heart and soul into it without even. I don't plan anything. I must tell you one more unprofessional thing. I don't plan anything. I just talk like this from my heart. And I believe that, if it will connect with you today, bring that change which your parents will never tell you, or even if they keep on telling you, you will never listen to them, because I know my kids are of your age. I already told you. Then please, it will change your life. I promise you that. So first, realize who you are. The most difficult thing in life. Because I know everything. Please don't teach me. That is what we feel. Because there are many sides to people. As I've said, few can be very emotional. They may get hurt like this. Few can be very aggressive. They react like this. Few might be too introvert. They will never reveal if they are feeling bad or feeling negative, whatever it is. And there are few people, who may become too adamant to even bring any change in them. Then nothing will change. अब क्या इंतजार करें सितारों के बदलने का? You go to a astrologer, ask about your future, कि मेरा वक्त कब बदलेगा? This is what people ask. So I'll tell you कि अब क्या इंतजार करें सितारों के बदलने का? जब तुम नहीं बदले तो तकदीर क्या बदलेगी? So you need to bring that change. That is the most important thing. So your heart will keep on saying, please listen to me. Your mind will say, don't follow what I'm saying, because the planet which rules intellect is Mercury, and Mercury is always right. Mercury knows everything. This is the misconception which Mercury had, because there's another planet which is Jupiter, the planet of wisdom. So wisdom comes with age, or wisdom comes with time. So either you are retired and then you realize, oh, I have done a lot of blunders in my life, and now how I can undo that? It is too late actually. Or you become spiritual. If spiritual, again, being spiritual, that doesn't means you just go to some pilgrimage. Being spiritual is having that connect first within you. Go inside. They say in this lockdown, if you cannot go outside, at least go inside. It is a beautiful thought. And people who realize, I know you are too young to understand it, because keep on meeting people. There are a lot of parents who come to me with teenage children, or maybe children of your age, and I know they are very adamant because they are not open to it. They are not open to it, which is not right. And most of the time when I ask them, do you believe in God? And you know what they say? Most of them, I'm saying 9 out of 10, they will say no. And that really is something you have to realize, because I'm not here to preach about any religion. For me, did I say even one time about religion? No. I'm only saying about one word which is above religion, and that is spirituality. Because following religion without spirituality is just a ritual. Because if you're not connected, if you're not having belief, the love, they say, don't be God fearing, God, be God loving. So have that. Because in management, most of you might be going for management studies later on. What is the biggest statement in management? It says a good manager is one who let others do all the job. Delegation of power. You need to let go. You need to give tasks to others. And in the management of life, it says, give your best and leave him the rest. So if there is no him in your life, if you feel, oh, I am responsible for everything, what I have done is my hard work, it is my thing, and even if the things are not going your way, you will feel, oh, because it is because of me, then you will blame yourself. Then again, you will put all the stress on you, and then you will again become vulnerable. So this is what I have observed. This is what I'm seeing, that people, they are not good listeners. That's the reason we have 2 years. If we could have done with 1, why God has 2 years? Listen more. Even Steve Jobs said, stay hungry. Hungry means what? Desire to do more and more. I said, yeah, you should have desires. And stay foolish. That don't feel that you are too intelligent, that you know all. That's not right. So listen more. So that is something which I will definitely like you to understand and follow it. So dreams are very, very important. And dreams lead to your ambitions. And ambitions lead to your desires. But you need to keep rechecking that list, replan that list, or maybe reevaluating also. Sometimes you need to change the number. This is the priority. It might be the last one. You don't know. So keep on thinking on that line and have a good year, which I just said. Third thing is, when you grow, grow in the sense, you must be feeling you're already grown up. But whenever you will grow up, as they say, few are wise and most are otherwise. Then you should also think about, then you will come across to the reality. I had this ambition to do this, but now I think I'm in a situation and I know I can't. There are people who wish to go outside India and study abroad. You see a lot of situation has changed, and now parents may not be willing to send them even for another 2 years at least. So a lot of things have changed for them. So is it a broken dream for them? I will say no. First, there is always a reason for everything. There is no coincidence. I have a complete faith in that. There is no me talking to you, you listening to me. There were many others who had registered. They have not come. Only few, not few is a big number. But what I'm saying is, those who have come, they were destined to be here. So everything has a reason. In Hindi or in Urdu, there is a word called ittifaq. Ittifaq. Ittifaq has 2 meanings. One is coincidence. And another meaning is of ittifaq is you don't agree. If you don't agree, is again ittifaq. So I wrote a poetry on this. कि तुमसे मिलना भी इत्तेफाक था. Like today I'm meeting you. तुमसे मिलना भी इत्तेफाक था और तुमसे बिछड़ना भी इत्तेफाक है. अब तुम्हें इत्तेफाक नहीं तो ये भी इत्तेफाक है. So what I'm saying is, there's no coincidence. So just have that. So when you understand the reality of your life, maybe you wanted to do something. Someone is driving a car coming to college. You are still taking a bus or maybe a train. So please do not compare. As I've already said, because everyone has a different journey, and I've seen, I can give you in writing, people who may be flying today, they may not be doing great tomorrow. Everyone has a journey, and I've seen people going from here to there. And from there to here, I always wish good for people. I always motivate everyone, but that is a hard fact of life. There was in a movie, even Govinda had this one dialogue. He said, I met him once in the flight, and I said about it. I was reading his horoscope in the flight, and I said, please, can you say it once? And he said it like this: कि कैसे 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 हो गए और कैसे 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 हो गए. That means no matter who the person is, if time is good, you grow, and if time is bad, so whatever goes up has to come down. So what I'm saying is, please never ever share your journey, compare your journey with anyone. Now, another important aspect, because I'm talking about changing your heart and fine tuning your mind, and that will create a balance, which I'm supposed to talk on. So someone has just mentioned, what is the best way to come above all these negative feelings? Jealousy, comparison, depression. Is meditation good tool or something else? Let me first clap it for you, Amira Arora. It's a beautiful statement, and it is not a question actually. You gave the answer in that. Meditation is the key, and I will talk about it, because that's the only thing which can bring change in you. And I know you are too young to feel, if meditation has anything to do with your life and it will bring any change. Meditation is only meant for old people who have nothing to do with, they're all retired. No. I promise you one thing. If you start doing meditation of any kind from today, from this evening, maybe before going to bed or even lying down, meditation, there were rules actually for Brahmins or people who are, at a different level. But for normal people like us, we can do meditation anytime, in the flight, in the cab, never in your school, in your class. Teachers may not understand that. They may feel that you are taking a nap, so that may go against you. So don't meditate there. But at least any other place you can meditate. Close your eyes and just look for a light here. This is the third eye. We call it a spiritual eye. Just white divine light. White divine light coming to the source, the form of God you believe in, is coming between your eyebrows. This is a very simple technique, but it will change your life. You may not be able to see it, maybe 10 days, maybe 20 days, maybe 1 hour, 1 month, but after that you will start feeling good, because your mind is already programmed, and your mind is resisting it, because you are too intelligent. You are resisting it. That's why you're wasting your time. It never works. It's all for old people. So if you have that faith, start with the faith, then only it will change. And I promise you, whoever is listening to me, if you follow it religiously, I'm saying religiously, but it is a spiritual activity, because there is no religion in it. Just visualize that white light, the form of God you believe in. That makes it easy actually. And just don't force it. Let it come. I said 15 days, maybe a month. You may not see anything, but it will work on your cell. The cell level, the programming will start changing, and slowly you will change, and you will become a different people. People will start giving you compliment. You have changed. Oh my God, you're looking like a different person. Your aura, your energies, your positivity, it will become so powerful that there will be no roadblocks, no negativity, no stress, no anxiety, and you will become very intuitive. Any thought in your mind, whatever you will not read, any chapter you want to skip for the exam, don't, I'm just a way to say it. It will never come there. Ideally it should not come. If your time is bad, then it is a different thing. But ideally, what I'm saying is, you become so intuitive that things come to you easily, and you become a different person. Your glow on your face, you can see the glow on your face. You see people without even doing makeup, in spite of whatever age they are in, they are glowing. That glow comes from within. It is not about makeup. It is not about using some kind of cosmetics. No, never. It comes from within. And that will take care of all your emotional imbalance, which I was about to talk about. All your emotional imbalance, and you will become a different person. And someone has just asked, hi Sundeep sir, how are you? How to overcome overthinking and taking a decision? A lot of people ask this to me. Yes, it is a beautiful thought actually, Parth. And this is something which is a great culprit. It is all here. कि सोच में बैठे हैं झुकाए हुए सर हम, इस सोच में बैठे हैं झुकाए हुए सर हम, कि उठेंगे तेरी महफिल से तो जाएंगे किधर हम. So these are the people who keep on thinking, and they made their life complicated. Because anyone, I don't know how many of you are here who are into finance. Anyone who are into law, finance, marketing, sales, banking, media, communication, writing, law, IT, anything to do with communication, and technically speaking, who are ruled by Mercury. Their eyebrows are like this, their forehead is broad. You can just see the face and understand, this person is ruled by which planet. It's quite easy actually. And they are the one who earn great money in this life. They are the one who are great in networking. They have hundreds and thousands of connections, and they are the one who are super intelligent, but they are the one who are the brand ambassadors in making their life complicated. Because these are the same people who keep on thinking, like Parth had just asked me, it's a very valid question, who keep on thinking, their mind is never at rest, and they are keep on evaluating, and that makes life very difficult. They cannot ignore anything. They become like perfectionists. They want to do things in a very, very particular manner. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to keep things like this. Who has touched my mobile? Who came in my room? Who does that? So for small little thing, they become very, very difficult people. Difficult son or daughter, and later on difficult boyfriend, girlfriend, and then difficult wife and husband, then difficult mother and father, or maybe bosses, or maybe colleagues, maybe whoever. So they make their life complicated. And I always tell them, why don't you write a book? And I promise you, it will become the bestseller. Write a book on how to make your life complicated. Bestseller. No one can write better than you, because you have mastered that. So what I'm saying is, the question which Parth has asked, the habit of thinking too much. Why are you thinking? If the destiny of life is already destined, I said destiny is fixed. So if already destined, then what you are thinking? And one more side to it. If everything is destined, that doesn't mean we don't do anything. Destiny says 70% is fixed, which I said you can't choose your parent or your city or environment and whatever. It is a part and parcel of some journey, which is defined somewhere, destined somewhere. But 30% is in your hand. The free will. How you are utilizing your free will with your balance approach. The balance is needed, which is not there anymore. I know you guys. That's my job. So you need to change. And that is something which will change your life. So Parth, thank you so much for this beautiful question. And there's a very long one actually here.
Sir, there was one question before Parth, sir.
Sorry?
There's one more question that was before Parth, sir. So if you could read that.
Before Parth, let me read. Oh yeah, Anju Kapoor. A question from me. While I agree, this is the best time to go internally and balance your head and heart. It is astrologically also a bad time, as most people are facing the aftermath of COVID. When will the planet change for better outcomes? Yeah, that's a very sensitive question actually. See, there are a few things which are above everything. Thank you so much, Anjuji, for your question. And like a lot of people, they are blaming astrologers. There are a lot of memes coming up. There are a lot of jokes, circling around. That astrologers they haven't predicted it. See, I must tell you one thing. Same goes with doctor. Will doctor think about some kind of infection every day coming, some new infection coming in this world, or pandemic happening, and they will have better business in life? No. Same goes with astrologer. They will never go outside the balcony and see up there that some star will change and there will be some war or some kind of this kind of situation will come. No, we are all human beings and we look forward. We talk about happiness. We talk about positivity. We plan our life, and make it better. This is the purpose which we have. We never plan our accidents. We never plan or think about something which is negative coming to someone. This is a reality of life. We are born and we will die someday. Everyone. But do we ever talk about death? No. So that means we have a optimistic side. That is a great illusion we live in, and that is the best illusion for humanity to move, keep moving, no matter what. There was a flight which got crashed last month, I think, few weeks back in Pakistan, and there were only 2 survivors. So look about them. They survived a plane crash. So that is a great destiny. This is what we call destiny. So what she's asking is, what about this? So according to me, astrologically speaking, till September, when there was the first day of this lockdown, when our Prime Minister Narendra Modi came on television, he said, we need to be like this. I think it was on 24th of March. I made a video on the same day. You can go to my YouTube or my Instagram with the name of Sundeep Kocher, SUN is sun, and DEEP is deep. Why? Because sun is a planet, or sun gives light during daytime, and deep is something which gives you light in the dark, and that is what my job is, to show light whatever time it is. So what I'm saying is, if you follow me on Instagram or go to YouTube, you will see my video of the same day. And I said, hey guys, it is not about 1 week or 3 weeks. This matter is going to take a very long time, and the intention was never to put fear in anyone's mind. The intention was to make you prepared for it, because astrologically the situation may continue till September at least, because there is no vaccine. Once vaccine will be out, it will be all tried and tested. then we can take it as a normal flu. But till that time, you are fighting against something which you even cannot see. So how you can win? The only way is maintain all the precautions. Let it be social distancing, like we are talking. I love to talk in front of the audience. I'm missing it big time, but I'm just visualizing in my mind that you guys are all in front of me, and I'm just addressing to 500 people. This is what I'm trying to do. It's just in your mind, and I'm feeling good about it. Trust me. So it's just acceptance. So what I'm saying is, it is a pandemic. No country has come up with any drug. It's still there is a hit and trial going on, but we need to live with it. So you have to wear mask, you have to keep sanitizing your hands and maintaining that distance, which is very, very important. I think we have to be habitual to it, and it will take a while. At least this year is gone. I don't think everything will be normal in this year. Though September onward things might become better, but knowing the most populated cities in India like Delhi or Mumbai, it is not going to be easy, and especially monsoon are approaching day after, then it is going to be more difficult. To please, you have to be extra cautious. I know it is very, very frustrating to be confined in home, but nothing is above your health or your life. So have that patience. This too shall pass. Nothing is permanent in life, and this thing will also change. I hope I have answered that, Anjuti. That was a very, very sensitive question. My mother made my brother. My mother made my brother and I start practicing Sudarshan Kriyas. Okay, on a daily basis. Recently, I agree with you as well. It is surely the tool we all need to implement in our life as students, especially. I'm confident that very soon those feelings of anxiety, comparison, and depression will fade away. So everyone stand up and give a big round of applause to Amira Arora. Amazing. Amira, I think you are blessed to have a mother like her, who has inculcated this thought in this age, which is a very dicey age. Mom, this is not me. Please, you continue with your thing. I'm not interested in it. I'm good with it. So you resist. And so if your brother is doing it, I hope you are also doing that. And the way you are feeling good, and whatever anxiety and comparison and anxiety you have written, I'm sure that is the only way to overcome it. Otherwise, we are different and we are difficult actually. Is destiny a natural concept or human created? It is Shriram sir. Yes, Mr. Shriram, I was expecting something like this from you. It is not an easy question to answer, but I think it is a natural concept, because you cannot choose anything in this life. So that includes your city, your country, your religion. It is all induced, like the other part you said, human created. So human created is from birth, but before birth it is natural created from the time of conception, because that is not in your hand. So the journey begins from there. So yes sir, it is natural, but after that, what you do with it, it is in your hand. There are few people who become really hardliners, and they tend to do something, and they try to misuse a lot of things which I'm not supposed to discuss here. But what I'm saying is, follow the righteous path. Keep doing your good deeds, keep helping people, have the sense of compassion, keep thanking God for whatever we have. And I must even quote that in US, the number one festival they celebrate is Thanksgiving, and unfortunately in India we missed out with that. And whenever we go to our religious places, we always want more. God, please, I'm asking you again and again, please let this thing happen to me. We never thank God for what we already have. So I think we need to change that. We need to have that what in Hindi they say shukrana. You need to thank God for everything, for every breath you take. Thank you so much, Shriram ji. It was a difficult question, and you are a professor, so it is it is okay. I'm getting used to it now. So 70%, 30% rule, sir. Amazing answer. Thank you, Parth, for that. And Amrita ji, yeah, you're welcome. And one of the best mentors one can have, oh, you're writing for me. I think I'm not supposed to read that. Always motivating, one of the best modern astrologer of a modern world. Wisdom has taken birth in form of Mr. Sundeep Kocher. Need to sign off, sir. I have a webinar to take. Thank you so much. Always good to listen. Thank you, Parth, for your kind words. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's move now. So now another important aspect is relationship. And in relationship, again, it is a matter of mind and heart. Dil aur dimag. Dimag kya keh raha hai? Let's have fun, let's make more friends, let's go out. I know it's not happening anymore here, but otherwise, in normal days, because of lockdown we are all confined, but otherwise, so we make a lot of excuses, and we go out and we mingle with our friends, ignoring our parents. So I would suggest you to please maintain a balance. because they are the one who have brought you in this world, and you have a lot of responsibility towards them, because their only goal, when you will become parent, then you will realize that your only ambition in this life once you are born is to give best to you and to make your life better, to make you a person of value. This is what every parent, mother or father, every parent will have only one agenda in life: to give best to their children. So I think you also should have that kind of responsibility toward them and show your gesture. It's not like, yeah, I'm okay with my dad. He's okay. He's old guy. He doesn't understand. It is a different world we are in. It is a generation gap. This you might be thinking, which is not right. Generation gap you're talking about, you're not talking that he's 30 years ahead than you. Always he will be. Maybe, okay, at least 25. So you need to follow. When we call Guru Kripa, the first Guru becomes your father, actually, your mother. So if you don't listen to them, then you are done. Then you will keep doing what you are doing without realizing. Experience is the name people give to their mistakes. So keep doing those mistakes and keep sulking or coming back to square one again and again, wasting your precious years in this life. Or the person who has done all those mistakes which you are going to do is your father, which will tell you not to do this. So please listen to your parents, please. And anyone who have their parents, living with them, they are blessed. So please understand that. And coming back to the other side of relationship, the girlfriend and the boyfriend and the age you are in, it is quite a normal, regular thing. But I must suggest you here something very important. It's not what you like is good for you. I will repeat. It is not what you like is good for you. As I've just said, it is all about your destiny. So if something is already written, pre-written, then you can't change that. There was a movie, Rab ne bana di jodi, and then they say marriages are made in heaven, but they are broken on earth. Any kind of relationship, marriage means any kind of alliance. So what I'm saying is, you have to keep focusing in your studies, because these are your informative years. You can have friends. I'm not saying one should not have. I know you will never follow me again. But what I'm saying is, you should have a meaningful friendship, a friend which motivates you towards your journey, who is not becoming your weakness, a friend who can become your strength. You can discuss, you can share, who can push you to your limits to do the best in your studies, because this era, this time, this moment will never ever come back. So my suggestion to you is, choose your friends wisely. They say a man is known by the company he keeps. Even is valid for women. No one talks about women, but it is true. So what I'm saying is, choose your friends wisely. So find those friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, who can become the source of your inspiration, the push, the balance, the force behind you. Because there are things which you cannot share with your parents, but you can talk to your friends. So if you are good friends around, then you are lucky. So if you want to be lucky, have that kind of friendship in your mind and take initiative, because without taking initiative, nothing works. And this is a poetry which I have not written, but it is very close to my heart, and I will tell you here. It is ki manzil to mil hi jayegi, bhatakte hi sahi. Manzil is your dream, your destination. So मंजिल तो मिल ही जाएगी भटकते ही सही, और गुमराह तो वो हैं जो घर से निकले ही नहीं. So initiative plays a very, very important role. Your effort plays a very important role. If I'm talking about destiny, that doesn't mean that your hard work, that is the first statement. Even in stories they say, in Hindi it says karam pradhan hai, karam pradhan hai. Pradhan means that is of maximum value, that your deeds can influence your time. If it is a bad time, you're putting your 100% into it, you will definitely win in this situation, even everything is against you. So what I'm saying is, work hard towards it. तो मंजिल तो मिली जाएगी भटकते ही सही, गुमराह तो वो हैं जो घर से निकले ही नहीं. तो if you are not taking initiative, अभी तो घर से निकलना allowed नहीं है, please don't take it seriously or literally. It is not allowed because of the lockdown. But what I'm saying is, take initiative in your life, which is very, very important. Now the other part is the most important. I think it is very, very close to my heart, is the feeling of contentment, because no one is content. No one. I keep on meeting people, traveling to different countries. I go to London every 4 months before this lockdown, and many countries actually. And I've seen, and there are a lot of billionaires, who are my client, industrialists, even Bollywood stars or cricketers, whoever, anywhere, who have been there, done that, who have all the fame, who have all the money. And I've seen the more money a person has, the more miserable their life is. How funny it is that. This is what we want. More money, right? We need to become big. We need to do something very, very big in life. Big? What is big? So that means you're talking only about your bank balance, only about the car you drive or the house you live in. That is not becoming big. So this is what I started with the journey also. What is your ambition? So what I'm saying is maintain some kind of satisfaction. If you're not satisfied, I was talking about Thanksgiving, count your blessings. The festival we celebrate in, we mean they celebrate in US. So count your blessings, very, very important. If you compare your life with people around, you will feel how lucky you are, which we never do. We compare from someone who is in a better state. So that is something you need to recheck. So this is important. It is a reality check, very important. And I think this lockdown has given this kind of created this kind of situation when we can do that. We can do that because हाथों की लकीरों को बदलते देखा. You say if destiny is fixed, I have written something on that कि हाथों की लकीरों को बदलते देखा. And I must tell you that when you see your hand, what kind of lines you have on your palm, it keep on changing with your time. It keeps on changing with your mind, because the lines on your hand is nothing but the state of mind you are in, and it definitely reflects on your hand. When I see a hand, in 10 seconds I tell a person about their spiritual side, about their state of mind, about their unhappiness or happiness. It shows clearly on the face, on the hand. The lines keep on changing. It shows how many lines you have and what they are. So I wrote a poetry on that. हाथों की लकीरों को बदलते देखा, हर रोज सितारों को निकलते देखा, बेवजह ही रिश्तों को बिगड़ते देखा, ख्वाबों को हकीकत से लड़ते देखा. That means spoiling our relation with the passage of time, and that conflict between your dreams and your reality. And that is what we are here for. So it is not what you want is happening all the time. And I always say that it is not what you want should happen. Whatever is good for you should happen. And always pray God to that. God, if this is good for me, please help me to achieve that. If it is good for you. If you want something, you don't know it is not good for you. So the conflict between reality and your desire, sometimes it can be one, sometimes it can be poles apart. But there could be a conflict also. Then you have to again reevaluate. It is what you want is not happening. That means it is not meant for you. So change that approach. But I also believe in initiative. I also believe in hard work. I also believe in planning. I also believe in implementing. I also believe in taking it forward, because you have to take initiative. Otherwise it will never work. क्योंकि रास्ता किधर जाता है मुझे नहीं है खबर. ये रास्ता किधर जाता है मुझे नहीं है खबर, पर ये मुझे पता है मेरी मंजिल है किधर. So if you have that manzil, the desire to achieve in this life here, strongly imbibed somewhere subconsciously, then you will find a way out, even if you don't know the way. So this is something you have to remember. So I think you can, just remember this poetry of mine. It is a great motivating poetry which I created long time back, but it really helps. So that is something which is very important. So emotional imbalance is something which you need to understand. I was talking about contentment. So accept whatever is there in your life and just keep on thinking about something better. So thoda hai, thode ki zarurat hai, content with little, yet looking for more. So this is the balance you need to create. So what you have, your heart should feel good about it. What you want, your mind should work on it. That is something you have to understand, and this will help you to reach your goal. And I know everyone has a potential to make it big. I am from a very small town in UP. It is called Shahjahan. Used to ride my bicycle, even going to a college. I was talking about BMW, Mercedes, and Audi here. If someone is coming to college and driving that, and I'm telling you that I used to ride a bicycle. But even at that moment, I was thinking about doing something significant in life. Money was never a priority, not even in the top 3. Even now money is never a priority for me. For me, happiness is important. Harmony is important. Relationships are important. Connect is important. Spiritual connect, actually, which makes you happy anyways, whatever situation you are in. And people who have loads of money, they may be miserable. So that means one thing is assured. Keep this in mind. Money has nothing to do with your happiness. I'm not saying don't desire for money. Money is very important, but don't make it only agenda, which can spoil or which can take a toll on other things which are equally or more important than those numbers. So please remember that. So while riding that bicycle, even at that time when and I'm from a town where there is not even a newspaper they print there, forget about television or any kind of radio, but still I had this dream to do something significant. No one from my city, it is a very historic place. The legends like Ram Prasad Bismil, Ashfaqullah Khan, Thakur Roshan Singh. I don't know if you're good with history. They were involved in Kakori Kand, when they were fighting against Britishers. They are all from my town. So it's a very historic place. Asia's largest clothing factory, ordnance clothing factory, which makes a uniform and flags and everything for Army, Navy, and Air Force. Everything, is a huge one. So I'm very well connected. I used to live in a cantonment area, next to the brigadier's house. We have a big bungalow of 11 acres. It's an amazing journey, at a small town, but amazing upbringing, because all my friends were from army culture, army background, very disciplined and having that thing in them. So it is how you grow up. It is not about the place, it's not about the city, but the dream. So riding a bicycle and thinking about doing something significant, and getting my name into Limca Book of Records. So from there to London, BBC Live, I've done twice. It took interview. So and even in US, whatever, radio, television, wherever, whichever city, whichever country, it is not what I have planned. I'm unprofessionally, I'm telling you, I'm a pathetic planner. I don't plan things, but I'm a very, very optimistic person. I'm in a happy space. I always think good. It's not like I'm thinking about dreaming. When Donald Trump and invite me, in his White House, I never think like this. It has to be practical. Though I predicted for Donald Trump and everyone was against me, then it was a blunder that he will win. I predicted. I think I was the only one in Indian astrology who predicted about his winning his US elections. So what I'm saying is, dreams has to be there, and I believe in one statement before I forget. I believe in power of visualization. Power of visualization. What do you visualize? There is a dialogue of Shah Rukh Khan. किसी भी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें उसाले मिलाने में लग जाती. किसी भी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें उसे मिलाने में लग जाती. अब उसने सेनोरिटा को कहा था कि सिमरन को कहा था. I don't remember that, but this amazing dialogue is actually thought of alchemist. That what you desire, you create it. I have a complete faith in it. Whatever I have become till now and whatever I'll become in future, I will give a lot of credit. Though I'm into astrology, I was talking about destiny and luck, but I will give a lot of credit to this one statement which I follow from the beginning. Before even Rhonda Byrne came out with a book called The Secrets in 2008. I am talking about 90s. I believe in one statement. You become what you think. You become what you think. Imbibe this statement in your mind from today. Make it your screensaver. Write somewhere, wherever. It should be a reminder every day. You become what you think. I promise you, you see how it will bring a change in you, because I have a complete faith in it. Whatever I have, a person who doesn't believe in planning, a person who I don't manipulate. I'm always a truthful person. I speak from here. I don't practice. I don't make a script and then talk. Never ever, my television days, never ever in my life. I'm bad actually in that. So I come up with my thought, which is coming from somewhere. But I love to do it this way, because if you talk like this, you can connect. This is what I believe. So I never ever, you can't do this. Of course, you have to understand the concept in your exam. I'm saying students actually. I'm talking to students. I forgot that. You have to go through that. Then you can write in your own word. That is all right. But understand the concept. I have understood the concept of life. You should also understood the concept of what you are studying, which will help you in a bigger way. That is very, very important. So power of visualization, the law of attraction will help you to reach the goal you look for. Amazing. So you need to just change few things, and then I will start reading those messages, because we are very close to be completing 1 hour now, and that is to change your behavior. Because I have seen, you so-called new generation kids, they are very, very intelligent, but less wise. And there's a big difference between being intelligent and wise. Intellect can give you, you can study a lot of things, you can memorize a lot of things, you can plan amazing networking, whatever is all Mercurian, is all intellect. But wisdom is about understanding. Wisdom is about bigger picture. Wisdom is about vision. Vision, and wisdom is about looking beyond, which I was talking about, bigger picture in life. So you need to understand that you need to grow up now and look beyond. I always say, the bigger picture is look your life from a different perspective. In photography, there is an angle called bird's eye view. So start looking your life from there. If you keep on complaining about the surroundings, about this, about that, then you will keep on sulking throughout your life. Look at a bigger picture from where you have come, where you are, and where you are going. Look the positive side of everything. That will change your life. Trust me on that. माना कि मुश्किल है जरा सी ये जिंदगी, माना कि मुश्किल है जरा सी ये जिंदगी, पर जिंदगी जरा सी है ये भी तो मुश्किल है. There's only one life, a small life of some definite number, 70, 80, 90, maybe whatever, but it is limited. So you need to live your life in the right manner. Don't complicate it. And this is what I'm talking about. Your emotional imbalances, being adamant, being aggressive, being depressive, both, everything is bad. You need to be a happy zone. You need to be a happy space. You need to be in a calmer state with a lot of acceptance in life, because the acceptance is zero, tolerance is zero. Dad, you don't know about it. Mom, don't talk to me like that. You have ego. So that create a lot of turbulence within you and around you. So parent will feel, okay, he's like that, she's like that, they will be okay with it. Still they will keep doing their best to rise you and make you independent, and then your journey begins from there. But how beautiful you become. Human, I'm saying, being human. So are you the one who is in a happy space, or are you the adamant one who want to do things no matter what? You don't know your father, your dad is in a situation in his office, but you are still demanding again and again to buy another car, or maybe you want to go overseas where he need to take a bank loan and then send you abroad. Please don't do that. If you are destined, there will be a way out. I always tell them, I always tell my parents, they come to me, they say, we never thought that we will be able to afford our kids to go outside India and study. Then I tell them, it is the luck of your child. He or she was destined to go there. So maybe if you are destined, there will be some way out. But if you force it, if you sulk, if you complain and compare, then you will be in situation. Then you will spoil your relation, and your parent will be hurt that you don't understand their side of story. So what I'm saying is, you should have good dreams. I believe in that. You should have desire. You should also make life good, very good. I'm with you on that. But maintain a balance. That mind can be a culprit. Your heart may give you the right suggestions all the time, but the heart has to be a happy heart. That is a condition of life. It is not about दिल. जो दिल कहता है वो हमेशा सही हो, ये जरूरी नहीं है, क्योंकि दिल might get influenced by other factors also. My girlfriend, she is going to UK and study there, I also want to go there. Or my boyfriend going to America, I want to go there. This is dil. This is not dimag. That means you are not doing right. So if you want your heart, your dil to become positive, optimistic, and taking right decision, you need to follow this path of spirituality. So your prayers of whatever family, you can choose your religion. That is something which you will get wherever you are born. But the faith in God of any kind, the meditation I was talking about, will help you to understand the situation. And not only that, I told you, it will open up your avenues in this life, and you will get what you really want in this life. So this is the law of attraction. You create that optimism, the positivity, the energies, that surrounding will change your life completely. There's a law in science. It says energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed. So we in this world are all stressed out, especially in the lockdown situation. We are seeing how the situation has become. People losing their job. People, even they're in a bad situation in their businesses. There are a lot of EMIs, this and that, rentals. A lot of situation is a bad situation. So in this situation, the only thing which will help you to overcome is your optimism. And from where you will buy optimism? Where? Only through your connect. So meditation will change your life. I promise you that. So it's exactly 6 o'clock here. And I would now start reading those messages. And if anyone would be here, I will request, the person who is handling it, she can unmute you and we can talk to you one-on-one and can understand each other more.
Yes, sir. If you have any questions or need to speak,
if you have any questions, you please go ahead and I will read by that time if I can see any. But there are many actually here. So the last one was Someone, Ashish has asked, what is easy to balance, heart or mind? See, both are challenges. The moment you surrender, you are done. So I think first it is evaluation. It is a very good question actually, Ashish, thank you. Your heart may trap you. Your mind may force you to do something. So it is not which is right, heart or mind, which is right. That is not the right question. Sometime it heart may take you in the right direction, sometime your mind will tell you what you are thinking is not right. But maintaining a balance by creating that kind of spiritualism in you, the connect in you will give you the right answer. The instincts, intuition will never go wrong. Intuition is a mix of your heart and your mind. That is the right answer. Intuitive answer, intuitive suggestion is a mix of your heart and your mind. So if anyone who is intuitive, they don't need any astrologer. They come up with because intuition is a thought, but every thought cannot be an intuition. So your intuitive thought will help you to plan your life in the better way. Thank you, Ashish. Your poetry is amazing and soothing. Thank you so much, Anjuji. And Pratham is asking, isn't thinking from our mind more important than heart in this world? One way you are right, Pratham. Yeah, I know it is a very good question you have raised. Mind is more supposed to be practical in nature. Heart is more supposed to be emotion in nature. And whenever we follow emotion, we are in situation. So one way what you are saying is right. But sometimes, as I've said, I want to go outside and study no matter what. Then this is your mind which is forcing you to do that. Your heart deep inside will tell you, no, I think I don't need to put pressure on my parents journey. So it is okay. It is not like people who study outside overseas, they only prosper or do good in life. There are a lot of examples you see who have done their studies from India and they have done something great. So it is just in your mind. And now because of the change situation, people will be more happy to study here than be in an alien country and become vulnerable. Amira is asking, I agree. A lot of people think that parents are trying to dominate us or decide our life for us. Yes, but they are well wishers. I'm a student from US and I would like to tell all the students here to respect their parents and realize that even their anger has love hidden in it. In US, teenagers don't understand this, but India still has a compassion left here and will be able to understand this. And will be able to understand this. Amazing, Amira. I'm clapping it for you. Absolutely. She's there. She realized it because she see how things are in US, especially Americans. I'm not saying Indian Americans. Americans, they have a different culture. Once you are 18, you're done. They will say, now, if you want to stay with us, you have to share your, bill for your electricity and rental and whatever. It is a different journey. There's no, they have just a responsibility to help you to complete your studies, not about your career or your marriage or your journey later on. In India, we have a bond forever. So I think you have to have a strong bonding with your parents. Thank you, Amira. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, can I speak for a minute, please?
Okay, you want to take some question? There are a few more which I can read if you want, or you want to take live. Okay, let me fulfill one request from Anju. She want me to recite one more time on रिश्तों को बिगड़ते देखा, हाथों की लकीरों को बदलते देखा, हर रोज सितारों को निकलते देखा, बेवजह ही रिश्तों को बिगड़ते देखा, ख्वाबों को हकीकत से लड़ते देखा. So Anju, I think this time you have recorded it, I guess. Nidhi Garani has written, currently pursuing a certain degree, but you don't know if that is the degree which you actually want anyway to resolve the confusion. Yeah, Nidhi, I understand. One thing I believe in, there is no coincidence in this life. Yeah, there are incidences where a doctor has become a singer, but that is a very rare thing. Normally what happens is, as I've said, you can't choose your family. Same everything, it will come to you. It is not what you seek is seeking you. I believe in that. So sometimes it comes to you. The seeking will seek you actually, so whatever it is. So what I'm saying is, don't have that doubt. If you will have a doubt, what I'm doing is right, then you will be in situation. So just keep going with the flow. I've done my graduation in Bachelor of Science, and I'm an astrologer, motivator. It has nothing to do with that kind of science what I have studied, and I'm very happy. I feel I'm blessed doing whatever I'm doing. So your journey, your destiny will force you for your path which you are supposed to follow, but don't bring any doubt in your mind. Otherwise, it will pull you down. So don't think what you are doing is right or wrong. Just keep doing it. Could I please speak? It is in regards to an important question I have associated with meditation. Yes, Amira, please go ahead if she permits. Can you hear me? Yeah, Nidhi, you are welcome. Amira has.
Sir, I've unmuted her.
Sorry, please go ahead.
Can you hear?
Yeah. Is this Amira, right? I think there's some signal issues. Yeah, ma'am, you can now. It is up to you. Whoever you want me to answer, it's up to you. I have read, I think, every question. I don't know. I don't think I have missed anyone.
I think all the questions have been answered.
Your voice is not clear.
Hello. I think all the questions have been answered, except I guess Amira is still left. I think there's network issues with her.
Yeah, so I think we can still ask people. So whoever is here, first you tell me, do you agree with what I said just now? So just write here if you agree with me. Okay. Yes. Shri Ram ji, Rishita, Jash, 100% is Pratham. Okay. Sakshi. Great. So thank you so much for that. But now I'll give you this opportunity to ask any question in your mind, to know about yourself, to know about what I spoke, or to have, or you have any confusion which you feel that you're still not clear with what you really want to know. This is an opportunity. And we still have time. Don't worry about that. And don't be scared. Don't shy, because what question you have, as I've said, I'm into a different profession. So this answer, you may not get it from anyone else. Anju ji is writing. I don't know, Anju. I think there are a few teachers also. So why I'm saying G here, because I don't know if if I say Anju and Anju happens to be a professor, then it is bad on my part. So I'm saying
she's actually a principal.
oh, I think it was okay. I maintained that, Anju ji. Okay, so Anju ji is writing. Okay, brilliant poet and orator. We hope to interact once more in a poetry session. Definitely. I have written a poetry actually on this, Anju ji. I must say that. मिलेंगे तुम्हें जब जरा फुर्सत होगी, मिलेंगे तुम्हें जब जरा फुर्सत होगी, कुछ लम्हे साथ गुजारने की जब हसरत होगी. So definitely we can do that. Thank you. Yes. Because Anju Kapoor sounds like someone who has authority. So I was deliberately saying G. I didn't know that she's a student or the principal. So my instincts are working, I guess. So it is it really our intuition or gut feel, or is it really me continuously thinking about that particular thing to happen? Parushi Mutha has a question here. Okay, so see, the thing is, it is a very dicey thing. I just said intuition can be a thought, but every thought cannot be an intuition. So if you are thinking about something, I really am in love with this person, and I will get married to that person, and maybe you are thinking horribly wrong. You have no idea, who about that person. So what I say is, I always say you have to leave things to time instead of deciding. Decision is something which you should leave for the last moment. You can evaluate things which you are not sure of. So leaving things to time will definitely help you get answer. Yeah, but one more answer to it. If you promise me that you will do meditation, then whatever intuition you will get, it will never go wrong, no matter what. Omkar Thakkar is saying something. I have a question. Those 9 out of 10 people who said they don't believe in God, was there a pattern in their experiences? Someone had a logical backing to their belief? See, Omkar, I must tell you, this new generation, I'm sure you are one of them. They are, though it is a wise question, I don't know, a student is writing that. So still, I'm not sure. But if you are a student, I definitely appreciate, it is a very heavy question on your part that way. It is a philosophical one, actually. If you are a teacher, then I'm not surprised. But if you're a student, you might end up in becoming a teacher. Okay, anyways. So what I'm saying is about those students, the new generation I was talking about. They, when I said, they say they don't believe in God. Actually, this young generation is all about logic. They want logic for something. When they see people doing some rituals in whatever religion you are born in, they don't feel connected in that. We have a group here every day, every morning, since this lockdown. We got all connected in a Zoom webinar from 8:30 in the morning, 8:30 to 9:30, and there are a lot of eminent people. That includes Anup Jalota ji, bhajans, and there are a lot of singers, there are a lot of industrious. We have a small group of around 20, 25 people, and every day we interact about on different topics. So we came up with this topic also in one of the days, and this new generation. Even I said that there, that new generation. Talk was on religion versus spirituality. That was the topic I remember now. So it says, if you see religious side, then you may not be able to connect because you don't have time and you are too occupied. Because I said, when I started with my talk with my childhood, my era, with no mobile in hand and no technology of any kind, and now comparing with you, you have no time because you're occupied. Your mind is occupied all the time, and in this over occupied life of yours, when someone will tell you to do something, do some prayers, do this arti, do this puja, do your ibadat, whatever, you will not be able to do it. So what I'm saying is, religion may put off, and it may go against those young people to feel connected. That is the reason I always say spirituality is above religion. So understand the essence. The hand of God should be there, the blessing should be there. You should have that faith, which is very important. You can't choose your religion, follow it. You don't need to find logic for everything. In science, they say, nothing, if there's no proof, they don't follow it. But I always say that if something cannot be proved, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That means it can be a substance, that it has a big reason for it. So faith has no proof, but faith can move mountains, as they say. So the belief has to come. And then people who are spiritual, no matter what age they are in, they always feel blessed, and they feel how, the journey, changes for them and make them happy. Where was I? Change of thinking. Where was it? Oh, so Omkar, I hope you got the answer. So I have already done our part in a situation. How do you wait for the result? Patience is difficult to. Yes, patience is zero. Aditi. No patience, no tolerance. This is what youth is known as. No patience, no tolerance. And I must tell you, they say कि सब्र का फल मीठा होता है, which is very, very important. If you, I'm a very creative person. I must tell you that. There's a word called delay. The patience, you have to have patience, and things are delayed. So I define delay as, delay helps you to lay the foundation. Delay. So it helps you to lay the foundation. So any kind of delay happening, like this is a moment of delay. What? Lockdown. Nothing is happening, nowhere is moving, nowhere to go. So it is a delayed phase of your life. So this is the time you should lay the foundation. Work on your hobbies. Learn meditation. Learn some kind of yoga. Read some scriptures. What you have not done till now in this grind, this world of grind. And I wrote it once on this, कि रफ्तार जिंदगी की बढ़ गई है कुछ इस कदर. रफ्तार जिंदगी की बढ़ गई है कुछ इस कदर कि वो भी भाग रहे हैं जिन्हें कहीं जाना नहीं. So everyone is running behind something, and I don't know where they have to go, somewhere nowhere. So what I'm saying is, have some patience. इसीलिए कहा जाता है सब्र का फल मीठा होता है. तो गीता में पूरी कहानी लिखी हुई है. मैनेजमेंट ऑफ लाइफ you will learn from Gita. So the more patience you have, the more fruits you will get. So that is very, very important. So you need to have that acceptance that it is delayed, and every kind of delay is not denial. Sometimes I've seen people, they close the window the moment it was about to open an opportunity, you close it. So the more patience you have, the more chances of getting your things done. So please have it. Thank you, Aditi. How to change our thinking pattern, which is really important and difficult too. Khushi Shah, it is about moment of realization. Today, if I'm able to tell you this is something that you need to change, you should start working on it. As I've said, destiny is fixed, no one can change, but a change is change. When you change, so first accept it, I need to change. If you feel I'm good enough and I'm perfect, then nothing will change. वक्त का क्या भरोसा, हर वक्त बदल जाता है, हम तो नहीं बदले पर ये वक्त बदल जाता है. तो भाई, जब तुम नहीं बदले वक्त के हिसाब से, तो वक्त कैसे बदलेगा तुम्हारे हिसाब से. तो change with time, very important. Anju ji, I appreciate you saying G, but I am a fan of people who can talk about hope, optimism as आज उसकी जरूरत है. बहुत सारे दिल टूटते देखे हैं. Sir, in the past 3 months, relationship counseling is my alternate passion. So too much pain all around. I really appreciate that, Anjuji, and yes, you are also, giving your best, and this is what we need to inculcate, because energies, we need to create that positive energy all around. This is a very, very dicey situation we are all in. So please don't make it complicated. And thank you so much for your compliment, Anjuji. This is quite motivating for me as well. From Pratham, it is, sir, I trust in logic and practicality over emotions in most of the situations. So is this good or I need to change? I trust in logic and practicality over emotion more. See, if you become too practical, Pratham, then you will not be able to value your relations, because we are from Indian region, and here emotions plays a very, very important role. As I gave you a lot of examples. If you're thinking practically, then you may be leaving a lot of your relations behind. So I think there's a balance. That is what we are talking about between your mind and heart. So you need to maintain a balance. So I hope you got your answer. And yeah, it is always good to change for better. Suryansh, what is your take on overthinking? I already said that. Please don't think too much. It will create a lot of confusion. The lines on your hand will be because of overthinking, and those lines are, I always just say, self-created hurdles because of your mind. So let go your thinking. Thank you. Have another Zoom meet with my retired friends group. Okay, Anjuji, please. It was nice interacting with you here. Hope to see you someday one-on-one. Thank you for having me. God bless. Sanya is saying, sir, will you recommend the book Autobiography of a Yogi to a student who wants to discover the path of spirituality, or is it important to know about some kind of basics before reading this book? See, I'm a very pathetic reader. I'm not very versed into reading, but yeah, I must say, if anything which is attracting you is coming in your mind, then you should definitely read a book, because scriptures, written thing, any kind, and if you have interest in that, will help you to understand more. Rishita is also saying, sometimes we come across stubborn people and it becomes difficult to have patience. How to deal with them? Okay, so can we take Rishita, unmute her and talk to her?
Yes, sir.
So Rishita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, good to hear your voice, because it was me who was talking from, continuously since last almost 1.5 hours now. So,
Yeah.
so how did you like it in a way, or can you connect?
Yes, sir. I definitely did connect, sir, but sometimes, sir, I feel it becomes very difficult to, understand their part, because we think that, we are like, that we wish good for them only. But then still sometimes it doesn't come across in a nice way, and then something goes wrong. So then what are we supposed to do?
What are you studying, Rishita?
So I'm a student. I'm a UPG student. If I'm a first year student, BMS.
BMs. Okay. See, what I'm saying is, like your question is about across stubborn people. So I think you must be either complaining about your siblings or your friends. Am I right?
Yeah.
See, everyone is different. This is human psychology, as I've just said, is complicated, and no two people can be alike. It's just how much acceptance you have towards a person. So if you feel this person is stubborn, but the person may be having other good qualities, then let it be. Have that acceptance. It will help you to become a great wife later on. What I'm saying is, you need to learn the power of acceptance, because if people feel, listen to me, what I'm saying, and what I'm saying is right, then it is not the right thing. But sometimes, for the sake of harmony, for the sake of relationship, you can't, you may change your friend, but you can't change someone who is with you forever. Maybe it could be your sibling, it could be your life partner later on. So you need to have, as I say, if you cannot beat them, join them. So accept the way the person is. A stubborn person can be amazing also. You're getting me?
Yes.
Stubborn people, they have one weakness. It is easy to provoke them. So if you say, I've decided to do this way. No. What you are saying, Saloni, I don't want to do that. I think let's go to a movie instead of going for a lunch. So then she will be offended because she's stubborn. So what you can do is, I'm giving you an idea. You tell Saloni, who is supposed to be your, I'm just taking what I'm saying is, you just tell her that, I think, what do you think about going to a movie? So she's asking me. She will feel good about it, and she will end up in going, with you for that movie. So what I'm saying is, you need to rephrase your person who is stubborn. Now, if you are wise, then you will handle that person according to that person, because you cannot change this world. You have to change according to this world to be more happy. Otherwise, if you keep on neglecting those people whom you don't like because of one or two weaknesses, because no one is perfect, then you will be a loner. You're getting me?
Yes, 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 sir.
So I hope you got the answer, and you will try to work on it the way I'm trying to advise you.
Yeah, sir, definitely.
Okay, thank you so
Sir,
much.
Amira has a question, so I'll unmute her now.
Okay, God bless you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amira.
so I wanted to ask that like what is like how do we as students keep the perfect balance between like materialism and spirituality, just because like a lot of times our desires, if they're excessive, become selfish and too self-absorbed, but then the opposite can lead to depression and anxiety and suppression. So what exactly does meditation or like these breathing techniques have in it that help you keep this balance? Like, what is that power? Like, I know it's there, my mom tells me, but what is it exactly that it has in it that knows that you when to keep this exact balance and like how to be able to do it?
Sorry, I messed up with your name.
Amira.
Amir. Amir is a beautiful question which you have asked, and I think it implies for everyone, and that is a conflict in life. Want of something, and then maintaining something, like the balance which you are saying. Maybe it could be circumstantial, or it could be something which you are not getting permission to do. Your materialistic gain. I think you also asked about spirituality. So I think first you need to realize it. They say in life, moment of realization is the biggest moment of your life. So first you need to evaluate what exactly your desires are. So if you understand, and then work on it, like 1 2 3 4 5, these are your desires, and this is the situation you are in. So one is supporting your desire, the other one is not supporting at all. So if the situation where you are in is not supporting your desire, I would say bring down in the list, then bring another one from the list up the ladder, and work on it, because everything has time. Nothing comes before time. So one answer is that. Other answer is, if you will become spiritual, and spiritual, again I must repeat, is not doing something religiously. Spirituality is, even if you are doing something religious, it has to be spiritually done. The connect, the form of God you believe in. So the more people become spiritual, obviously with the help of meditation, the faith and belief, and falling in love, even, they say, I'm firm believer, I believe in God, I love my God. So there's a bonding actually with that kind of energy. So if you are in that zone, then you will never ask this question again, because you will get the right answer all the time. You will do whatever you are supposed to do, whatever is right for you, whatever you deserve, and sometimes whatever you desire. So deserve and desire all become one when you are in that space. So if you start working on that line, then I don't think you will have any conflict. Till that time, leave things to time, because whatever is destined, it will come to you. I promise you that. There's no if and but. It's not like, oh, I should have waited for long, I could have married Aishwarya Rai. No. So everyone is a part of destiny. Everything is all predestined. I know it may sound impractical to you. If everything is destined, then why you are working hard? I already said that you have to take initiative. You have to work hard to get something done. Time is good, you get 100 out of 100. If it is bad, after working hard, you may get 60. You were supposed to get 20. The hard work plays an important role. So desire and hard work, initiative and working towards it will define your destiny, the luck factor. So luck is something which can be influenced, which I said 30% is always in your hand, no matter what situation you are in. So if you are channeling that energy in the right manner, you will influence your destiny. I'm an astrologer the last 20 years. In spite of that, I'm saying that yes, you can change your luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. I think we are
I will just how do we student find the perfect balance between materialism and spiritual? Acha, okay, this is the one she said. Okay, she asked me and then she has written there as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Amita. Yeah.
So, sir, I think there are plenty of questions, plenty of things to be asked, but I think we are running out of time. And I would definitely would like to tell you, sir, that if something good has happened in this pandemic, it is this last 90 minutes, in this last 75 days. So, as they say that, every dark cloud has a silver lining. So, this entire session has been a lining that has been personified. You're on behalf of SVKM's Usha Praveen Gandhi College of Arts, Science and Commerce, our president Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, our college mentor Shri Harshad Bhai Shah, our principal Dr. Anju Kapoor, entire team of internal quality assurance cell and department of BA Film Television, and each and every participant from this wonderful webinar. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, sir. The session was really enriching, engrossing, and engaging. We would like to host you soon with more such sessions, sir. Thank you once again. Special thanks to Krusha for always being there for handling the technical department side so beautifully. And thank you, Shriram sir, for generating the link. Sir, we would definitely like to have you coming and inspiring and motivating us time and again, sir. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you for your kind words, and it is quite motivating to me as well. And I think if I can bring any change in any person's mind and eventually life, I think I feel this is my task accomplished. So I think everyone has a purpose in life, and I'm trying my best to do whatever I can do in the best possible manner. God has been kind, so I just thank you again to have me here, and God bless us all. Keep yourself safe, be at home, keep maintaining those guidelines by social distancing, but at the same time create that harmony and happiness of home, which is very, very important. And your smile will let your mind, so yeah, this is a good thought actually. Before I leave, keep smiling, because when you smile, your mind will think that you are happy due to some reason, and you will eventually become happy. So you need to, this is the balance which you can create between your heart and mind. Keep smiling and both will be good. And I wrote it once, even on that, जिंदगी में मुस्कुराने की आदत जरूर डालो जिंदगी में. Usha ji may miss that, so maybe she can listen to the recordings, or you write it somewhere. Just joking. तो जिंदगी में मुस्कुराने की आदत जरूर डालो, और ना मिले कोई वजह तो आईना ही देख डालो. At least smile on yourself, but please keep smiling. Thank you. God bless us all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah. Thank you. Sir, may I take your leave?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.